Hey guys, it's Renee. So it's been a few weeks since I started doing this, and I thought I would update you and just show you my progress so far and what I'm sort of doing to try and succeed in doing this. When you have products that you love for your skin or your hair, you just don't tend to use those types of samples because you already know what you love, and so sometimes they end up sitting around forever, they accumulate, and then you've got a whole bunch of them. And I always love trying to use up things and try and get through it so there's no waste. That's why I want to do an update, just to keep myself motivated so I keep going ahead with this and hopefully get through all of these. In my startup video, I did show you guys the little, they're basically like chip clips. So for chips and, you know, frozen packages and all sorts of stuff. And these are seriously perfect. They are just absolutely perfect for holding the samples once you've opened them, and they're so adorable. I'm pretty sure I got these from, pretty sure it was the Reject shop, and it was in the food section. You know how normally you have the bag clips that sort of hubby just got home. This seems to be a common occurrence for filming. So say you have the bag and you close it up and they lock at the end. It's the same sort of concept. It is like a really tight closure, like really tight. So go through and show you where I am up to. The first video I had used up a little hair oil. This was Lux oil from Wella. So in that video I was going through two different sample sachets, and they are now both finished. So the first one was by Fresh, and it's the Black Tea Age Delay Eye Concentrate with noni fruit juice, firms and illuminates. It's basically an eye cream. This lasted me probably a good 2 weeks using it every single day. So what I did to prolong the use of this, and you didn't need much of this because it was really quite a thick formula, is I had a whole heap of Q-tips that I kept in this little upside down lid where I basically hold all the samples that I'm using at the moment. Open this up, scoop a little bit out and put it under my eyes. I would then fold this over and put the little bag clip on there, and then that way it kept this stuff fresh. It didn't dry out at all, and it lasted me an incredibly long time. This only had 2 mils in it, but a little bit definitely goes a long way, and sometimes these sachets can actually be quite deceiving. I love this. I really enjoyed it. I feel like it did firm my under eyes. I feel like my under eyes are feeling really amazing having used this for only 2 weeks. I have noticed, since I got out of hospital, I noticed a lot more wrinkles on my face, especially around my eyes, sort of to the sides, and also along my forehead as well. I think from being in pain a lot of last year and scrunching my face up, it's just triggered a whole heap that just didn't seem to be there. But I really noticed a difference in using this. I felt like it felt, when you initially put it on, it made your skin feel really like a slight cooling sensation. It did feel like it tightened my under eyes, and it was nice and thick, so it didn't feel oily or slimy. It was like a really nice thick moisturizer that you just kind of pressed into your eye. Loved it. I absolutely loved it. I don't know if we can get it here in Australia, but I would definitely repurchase this, and I will actually be putting products like this that I find that I love in a little separate area so that I can look at buying them one day. But yeah, I absolutely love this. So if you use any Fresh products, skincare, let me know what you like or if you recommend anything. It's the first time I've ever used anything from Fresh other than their lip balm, and yeah, absolutely love that one. I definitely knew that I had to talk about this one a little bit because I really liked it. Okay, the other one was from Boscia, I think it's Boscia, isn't it? The Revitalizing Black Hydration Gel. This gel was black, and it was like a glittery black. I think I used this about 3 times, and the last time I used it, I didn't want to use it for another night, so I actually used a lot more on the last time I used it. And this is like no joke. It says it's like a hydration gel. It says apply a small amount AM to PM to cleanse and tone face. This stuff made my skin really cold, like really, you know, like a minty, like a mint type of feel. Sometimes you have lip balms and lip glosses like the Buxom where it gives a really cooling sensation. This did that and it was like full on cold. Like as soon as I put it on, like especially because I had added a lot more than the other times, it was really noticeable. It felt beautiful though. It felt really calming. I don't know if I noticed a difference with hydrating my skin. At the moment, I kind of feel like all around my nose is all a bit dry at the moment, but I didn't mind it. I don't know if I would go out and buy it, but that is another one that's all finished up. I also used up a little bio oil sachet. I've spoken about this quite a few times. I really don't like this, but I did open it up and I used it on my hip replacement scar. There was only enough here for my scar. My scar's quite large. It's probably about that long or so. It's sort of across my bum and my hip. This didn't really even cover the whole lot. It literally dripped out and I probably got about 4 or 5 drips. Don't like bio oil. I definitely recommend rosehip oil over it. So, but that is another one finished. Then the last one that I was able to finish up was from Ocean Essence, I think it's called. Ocean Essence. I think it's Ocean Essence, and it was these like under eye glittery gel masks. And I had a whole heap of these from Holly here on YouTube. She sent these to me as a little present. I love these. I feel like they feel so comfortable under the eyes. They really feel beautiful, nice and cooling and relaxing, and it helps tighten up the skin. So I did enjoy those, and they're also now finished. So I was able to finish off 4 whole sachets or 4 whole samples from the last update. So I now have 5 that are all completely gone. Then what I did, and I don't know if this is kind of cheating, it kind of is I had this Glam Glow Super Mud Treatment really big deluxe size sample, and I actually have this in the full size tub, and I figured having it in this type of tube would just be a pain to try and get to. So what I did is I actually emptied this out completely. So there's now nothing in here at all. So I emptied this out into the full-size tub that I have. So this is now completely empty. It's technically gone, but because I figured I may as well pour this into the tub so that I'm not holding on to 2 of the same product. So that one's kind of technically finished, or I'm counting it as finished. I love that Super Mud Treatment for spot treating. I very rarely ever put it over my whole face. It's a beautiful mask. It's so amazing for when you have blemishes pop up. I've been having a whole heap come around my chin lately, and I use a Q-tip. I dip it in the tub and then I basically use it as a spot treatment. I'll sleep with it overnight, and in the morning those little spots are so much better than having not used it. So definitely recommend trying it out if you can. Alright, so 2 that I think it's only been 2, yes. 2 that I've started working on are these 2 products. So I've got the Aveeno Daily Moisturizing Lotion, and this was from a Bella Box. I've used this once now. I probably have at least another 2 to 3 uses of it. And I've also been using the Aveda Tourmaline Charged Radiance Mask. Now I used this little one last night. It was really quite beautiful. I used it as an all over face mask. It made my skin feel really beautiful, smelled nice, and you definitely get a lot in here. So this will give me at least another few times to use that. So they are the 2 that I'm currently working on. And then I've also pulled out this one, which I will open up and I'll start also using. Dior Hydra Life Cream Sorbet Yux Pro Je ne sais Sorbet Eye Cream. So it's another eye cream from Dior. I haven't used any Dior products like this. So I am excited to try this out. I still feel like I'm going through a lot of eye creams to try and find my perfect one. I have recently been trying the Olay one. This is one I picked up at Christmas time. It's the Regenerist. I can't remember the name of this line. anti-aging, regenerist, I'm not sure, but it's got an eyelash serum and an eye cream on it, which is dual-ended, which is really nice. I have been using the eyelash serum to try and grow my eyelashes. I had a friend practice eyelash extensions on me, and they're all starting to fall out, and they're actually taking along my natural lashes. So I'm finding that my eyelashes are getting really sparse. Is that the word? Sparse? I think so. So I have like, I'll have one massive eyelashes and then I'll have none, or I'll have really short ones. And I have noticed that my eyelashes are growing really quickly. So I'm hoping that this is definitely helping out, but I haven't been using it long enough to really know if I love it just yet. So, but anyway, so yes, so these are the 3 that I'm going to be working on. I have also added in my little sample jar container holder. This mask, I haven't taken it out of here yet. This was a gift I got from buying the Neutrogena, where is it? Hydro Boost, what is this? Water gel. Hydro Boost, I can't say that. Hydro Boost water gel. So it's basically a face moisturizer. I picked that up at Kohl's, and I got this as like a little free gift. And it's an intensive hydrating mask. That's that one. I thought I would stick it in my little sample container to make sure I use it up. This is the type of mask that's like a material type formula, so it goes around your eyes and your nose and everything. And what I'm actually going to quickly do, and I'll do this with you guys, is I'm going to go through the samples that I have left in this jar, and I'm actually going to sort out ones that I specifically want to put aside so I can use up in winter or in autumn, because there's some products in here that I looked at that are really for helping with dry skin and dry concerns, dry hair, dry lips. So I figured it would be really great to go through and put those aside now, so that I know that I can focus on the other products, and then I'm going to have some to keep me through, I guess, when my skin starts drying out, when it gets colder here in Canberra. So I thought I would just quickly do that, and I've actually got a little a mesh type bag that I'm going to just sort of stick them in the same sample jar, but I'll put them all together to sort of put them aside. Hopefully that makes sense. In my next update, I'll actually show you guys what I've done, but I'll go through now and just sort these out. So the Becca Bronzing Skin Perfector, I will keep this in because it's still quite warm at the moment, and I feel like this is a type of product I'll want to use in the warmer months, so I'll try and get through that one. I've then got the Glam Glow Bright Mud Eye Treatment. I definitely want to use this. I've been trying to keep it for like a special occasion to use it, so I'll put that back in. I then have the Nux Multi-Purpose Dry Oil. I will put that back in the jar as well. And then the Clinique for Men, I'll put that in and get hubby to use up. Garnier Moisture Match Combination Oily, I'll put that back in too. Evo Liquid Rollers, this is basically a hair mask, I'll put that in as well. So the products I have left are all these, and I want to keep these for when it does start to get cooler. So I'll be putting in the I can never say this, Salwasu Time Treasure Renovating Cream, this little mini tub. I think this is definitely more for drier skin, so I want to put this aside and really try it out as it gets colder. I've then got this little BB lip mask, and I figured that would be really awesome to keep when your lips are starting to get really chapped and really dry. I'll then put in the little bag these 2 Palmer's Cocoa facial oils. I feel like oils are a really beautiful thing to use, especially when it's cooler. For me, especially at night time, I feel like I get the most effect then, especially because my skin can be quite oily during the day. Miracle Worker Overnight Cream by Philosophy. I have tried to use this recently, but I feel like it's way too moisturizing and hydrating to be using when it's quite warm. And then also the Aveda Tourmaline Charge Hydrating Cream. This says that it's for, I did read up about this, and I think it said that it was for really dry skin. So this is another one. It's just like a face moisturizer. I'll put that aside as well. So I have all of those, and I'll stick it in that little mesh bag, and I'll show you guys next time. So then I have these samples in my little jar, my face mask, and then as of my recent Bella box, I'll then be adding all of these back into the jar. So I've got the Kerastase Heat Styling Protective Agent for dry to very dry hair, so like a leave-in conditioner. The Indio Multi-V Serum Topical Skin Vitamin, so this is just like a face moisturizer. Gatno Collagen Expert, this is like an anti-aging moisturizer. And then another one of the little Aveeno Daily Moisturizing Lotions. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching my update. I hope you guys are having an awesome day, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.